Good morning, folk. Welcome back to another Chart Nerd TA video. Today we're going to be covering Bitcoin and looking at the potential plays here for a further retracement before the next continuous bullish breakout. So in my eyes right now, there's a few things that I'm looking for here, a few sort of indicators and price action patterns that are potentially hinting to us that we could be looking for a bit more of a deeper retracement. And ideally, I think what we need to do is just look at support and resistance. Again, it's what technical analysis is. In simple terms, it's a game of support and resistance. You break through resistance and turn it into support, you're looking good. If you fall through support and turn it into resistance, you're looking bad. Okay, so what we need to do is kind of monitor at the moment where's our progression leading to, what we're sort of forming in regards to the charts. Where is support and where is resistance? Well, on the charts right here, I've got this red trend line. Now this is our key level of resistance. You can see that whenever we've ran into this point, we've always been pushed back down. Again, right now you've run into this point and been pushed back down. So we're seeing clear rejection off of 25k. All right, around the 25.13k mark, I think, something like that. Okay, so this is at the moment our key resistance. Okay, until this is broken, I can't see further continuation to the upside. Okay, does it mean that this doesn't have to get broken? It's not going to get broken in the near future? Of course not. Okay, but what we could do is sort of look at the patterns in the chart. Here we're on the weekly time frame, a bit more zoomed out, getting a bit more of a zoomed out perspective. And I think right now this could be healthy if we do sort of have a pullback. So if we are looking for a larger pullback, what could that, how or what could indicate to us that we're looking for a bit more of a healthier retracement? Okay, because what we've done off of these lows right here is it's a bullish statement from Bitcoin. It's a bullish statement from Bitcoin. And I'm not going to go over the facts now, but if you look back though to historic previous bull market data, what you will notice is during these bear markets, Bitcoin does have these relief rallies. Okay, you do get these sort of relief rallies, and once again right now we have had another relief rally in this bear market. Does it confirm the bear market's over? No, it doesn't. Is it good structure? At the moment, yes it is. Okay, so it's very hard to actually give a pinpoint, precise prediction at the moment. I think we're literally in the neck of the woods, finding out which way we still want to go from here. Okay, and I know you could say every day it's in and out. This charting, it is what it is. Okay, but what we could do is just analyze to our best of what we know and try to predict moving forward. So right now, what I'm looking for here. I've got this white trend line in as well. Now this was Bitcoin's sort of key resistance area throughout this bear market. Now one bullish thing, okay, that we've seen is that we've actually come down to this low here at 15k, and we've literally melted out through this trend line of resistance. Okay, so this white line down here was our current resistance. We've melted out through that and are actually right now falling back to it for support, looking for the continuation and the breakout of this 25k. Hasn't happened yet, but you can see, as I said, if we zoom in a little bit more here, you can see we've broken out of this resistance line and fell back to it for support. Okay, so currently speaking, our key support area to indicate, you know, if we don't lose this level of support here for Bitcoin, then we could say, okay, potentially we may come up and reattack this 25.1k. But if we don't, and we do fail to hold this level of support, this green line here, which sits at 21.4k, you can see that we've had this sort of rejection point of 25, fall back to support in 21.4, ran up to 25, and right now we're looking to reattack this 21.4k mark as support for a second time after breaking out of this resistance line. So again, key things to take away. We've broken this a couple of year long trend line of resistance. We've broken out of that, fallen back to support, but we've also run into this 25k again for a second time, and this is why we're meeting this as very strong resistance. Okay, so again, we've had a bullish indicator and something bearish. We've run into key resistance, okay, but we've also broke out of key resistance of the multi-year descending trend line of resistance. So there's one bullish statement and one bearish statement fact there. Okay, we're running into resistance and we've also broken a level of resistance. So again, what can we look for? Well, right now, my ideal scenario, the ideal bit of information that I'll be trading off in regards to whether we go long or we look to go short again is this 21.4k mark. Okay, because if Bitcoin starts to come down and hold this and break out of this 25k and hold it as support, that's your go sign in my eyes. Okay, holding 21.4 and breaking 25.1. It's as simple as that, because you're stuck between support and resistance right now. So we trade on confirmation of the ranges. Right now we're trading in this range between support at this green line and resistance at this red line. okay, whilst breaking out of this downwards trend of resistance that we've been under for a couple of years. Okay, so there is bullish price action that's going on in the charts now in regards to technical analysis. There is. Okay, but to continue to hold that, I think we have a few areas of support that we must hold in the near future to stop us going lower than this 15K. So what we're looking for, as I've said, is the 21.4K mark. This is the next area of support this is the area of support which we're looking for that sort of bounce to reattempt that 25K, but failing to hold this green line of support here. If we did lose that and turn it to resistance, the next line of support for me would be down here on this previous double bottom breakout that actually, since we broke out of this double bottom, we haven't actually back tested this area for support. So in my eyes, I think it would be healthy to see us lose this 21.4K and actually have a bit more of a retracement back down to this neckline of this double bottom pattern here, which is this green line, this horizontal green line here, sitting at a price of, where are we? It's roughly around 18K. I think that would be an optimal opportunity to get involved in the crypto space prior. Again, it's all about holding, it's all about holding these levels of support. So as I've said, you've got this red line as key resistance. You've got 21.4K, which we're currently holding now for the past couple of weeks. Well, since the end of January, pretty much, we've been holding around this 21.4K mark of support. But if we lose this green line, the next green line of support I'm looking for is this previous double bottom resistance neckline that we broke out of and haven't back tested yet. Okay, so if we lose 21.4, I'm looking to go short to 18.4. It's literally that simple. You had a bullish breakout pattern here, double bottom, broken out, and you haven't back tested where you broke out from. So once you break out of resistance, it's always healthy to come back to that area you broke out of and turn it to support for continuation. Okay, it's literally that simple. Now, what stands out to me here as well is potentially right now we've got something called a double top pattern playing out on the charts, where you've got this double M top pattern, very similar to how you had something here where you had this large sort of double M top pattern, and once you actually lost the support of the double top, you came down. Okay, so right now what indicates to me is if we start losing support of this smaller double top, we're looking for that retracement back to 18.4, okay, to the neckline of this double bottom breakout. And I think this would be the healthiest thing for Bitcoin right now, because we're seeing very strong resistance. We are running into, I think it's the weekly 55 EMA at the same time, and we're caught between EMAs at the moment. But I'm going to leave off those off the chart today and just look at support and resistance. Now, so again, to confirm, if we did lose this green line of support, 21.4, I'm looking for the retest at 18.4. Now, what's interesting here at the same time is if we do start to get this retracement, potentially we could also be back testing this white trend line that we've broke out of and looking to come back to that to turn it as support, and also the double bottom neckline of support. Okay, so this is the key area for me right now. This is what I'm looking for. Potentially we could also have some sort of left shoulder here. You've got a head, and if Bitcoin did start to sort of fall through and retrace a bit here, retrace to this neckline, this green line and this white line of support, I think you could start to create some sort of inverse head and shoulders over time, where you've got a left shoulder, a head and a right shoulder. And once you do break out of this 25K, we could be in for a bit of a longer ride here, and seeing Bitcoin actually start to take off to the low 40s. Okay, but for that to occur, we have to see the break. We have to see support hold. Okay, so the support lines are 21.4. I'm sorry, that says 21.2. It's a little bit off the line there. And then you've got 18.4. Okay, so if you see Bitcoin lose 21.4, look for 18 for support on the neckline of this double bottom. Failing to hold that, I do think that this could be another bear market relief rally, and we could be looking to put in a new low. Okay, and all we've done is you've had an impulsive wave down, a corrective move into resistance, and now you're looking to continue the trend. Okay, so what we need to see hold, for me, the last leg is this 18.4. It honestly is that 18.4 mark, because if we do start to come down and lose this double bottom neckline of support and retrace any deeper than that, I think it's you need to be a bit more concerned, and we're just creating a longer term where you've had this correction, relief, correction, relief, correction, relief, and you're basically just continuing the trend until it ends, and the trend is your friend until the end. But as I've said, right now there is some bullish statements. You've broken out of this white line of resistance, okay, which has been on our heads for a long time. Right now we're holding 21.4, but we're forming a bearish double top pattern and running into 25K as resistance. So right now, if we lose 21.4, my eyes are back to this white trend line, back to this green horizontal line of support and the double bottom pattern, and this is where Bitcoin potentially could start to melt faces. So again, guys, key points to take away. See Bitcoin take out 25K on the weekly and close above that, bullish. Okay, near short term, we've seen bullish structure, but we could have bearish price action coming back to a healthy level of support, fearing out or shaking out the rest of the weak hands in the market before we get continuation. Okay, before we get continuation. So in my eyes, I do feel, also one more thing I wanted to point out to you guys, you can see that we've got this RSI on here where you've got this again, a couple of years of resistance, and we've actually broke that resistance. But at the same time, what we're forming here on the RSI is a double top pattern too. So if you start to see the RSI break down and lose its level of support, okay, on this double M top pattern here, if you start to see the RSI come down and start to close below that, okay, I would sort of suggest, I think that, okay, you're going to come down and you're potentially coming down to this level of support here at 18.4k. So yeah, guys, just a few things to point out for you guys there. I hope you enjoyed today's content. Get those key levels in your charts, okay, and do keep them monitored, guys. Do keep a broader sort of perspective, and always stay zoomed out. Always, when in doubt, zoom out, guys. It's literally that simple. When in doubt, zoom out. Okay, it's literally that simple. Why does it come off a vlog for me? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the content, guys. Break 25k, look to go long. Lose 21.4, look to go short. Okay, it's literally that simple. Game of support and resistance. And right now, all we're doing, is stuck between 25k and I think there's 15k. And we're looking for a sort of accumulation zone before we get a breakout to the upside, or we hit resistance and look to continue the trend. It's literally that simple. Okay, so it's a game of resistance and support. So I hope you enjoyed the content today, guys. If you did, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell until my next videos. From Chart Nerd TA, take care. Peace out.